Paulogia, human nature, and cumulative cases. This is a quick video responding to an argument made by Paulogia against Dr. Andrew Loke. Let's look at Paulogias argument first.
This is a basic fact that about human nature, which the disciples wouldn't have just believed based on the scanty information that is written alone.
I see. Dr. Loke is now appealing to the broad category of human nature. By his psychoanalysis, everyone takes time to critically examine additional information when it is available to them. It's just human nature, like we observe today. Right, Andrew?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I'm surprised at how many people, I look at some of the comments in YouTube. I'm surprised at how many people, actually says, oh, Paulogia, you did a good job, Paulogia, you have debunked Andrew Loke, but, I'm surprised at how many people actually don't read my book. They just believe what Paulogia says, and, they are misled by Paulogia.
Uh-oh. Is it human nature to check claims or to not check claims? If it's the former, why didn't everyone in my audience go out and download your free book?
And a lot of people nowadays, they just listen, but they don't read. They don't actually check out the facts.
Well, now Andrew has made two competing inferences about human nature. I guess I'll let you check out the evidence for yourself. Or not. As all humans do.
So, either it is a part of human nature to just investigate claims, which Dr. Loke would seem to need for Paul's appeal to the 500 witnesses to hold water, or else it's not a part of human nature to investigate claims, which is evidenced by the fact that few people in Paulogia's audience read Dr. Loke's book. How do we get around this dilemma? Well, it's not that hard. Dr. Loke is not claiming that people investigate claims in all circumstances. The truth about human nature is that we investigate claims in some circumstances, and not investigate claims in other circumstances. So in what sorts of circumstances do people investigate the claims given to them? Well, here's a rough sketch of a list of requirements. If the claim is important, that would lead to people investigating it, especially if there's some skepticism about the claim. Also, if there are risks associated with the claim, and if someone offers an invitation to investigate the claim, and so on. Now, does the church in Corinth meet these criteria? Ding 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 ding! They are basing their eternal lives off this claim. We know there is skepticism about the related resurrection of the dead, see 1 Corinthians 15:12-13. There's the threat of persecution. The claim can be investigated because of annual feasts at Jerusalem and because the early Christian movement was a network of close communication, as historian Larry Hurtado has pointed out, and Paul is inviting them to make an investigation. So yes, we would totally expect the church in Corinth to investigate these claims. If you want to go deeper into these, check out chapter 2 of Loke's book. Now, what about Paulogia's audience? Well, they're mostly dismissive of Dr. Loke, so they don't find it all that important to read his book. So there is a perfectly good explanation of why Paulogia's audience would not investigate his book themselves. Now, I'd like to make a broader point. In these kinds of arguments, you can't limit the scope of your argumentation to just a few simplistic facts. To follow the evidence where it leads, you're going to need to take into account as much of the relevant data as possible. We're evaluating the merits of a cumulative case, a form of argumentation which only works once the discussion encompasses all the relevant information. Here's an illustration. Say Jim, a foreigner, declares that his president is having an affair. Maybe we should take that seriously. Why do you say that? Well, because that's quite the important claim. Well, the importance of a claim is irrelevant to whether or not it's true. Well, that is 100% correct, but once we take into account other factors, like the fact that finding out that Jim was lying would ruin his reputation and the relationship he has with his audience, suddenly the importance of his claim matters and lends credence to his claim. And that's the idea behind a cumulative case. You follow the evidence where it leads by considering all the facts. With Paul the Apostle, maybe no uncontroversial fact can single-handedly prove his claims are true, but taken together, there's a very strong cumulative case for what he is saying. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.